Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium and the Aflac Kickoff Classic, and we are excited to get this college football season underway. Welcome, everyone, to Ford Field, home of the Lions here in Detroit. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on a team from the MAC, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Buffalo Bulls offense comes onto the field first today. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun with a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking for a man, it's Blake. Gets it out quickly. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Oh, it's a fumble. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Let's take a minute to talk about the big picture for Buffalo. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive lineman. A guy like that that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
Got it in the middle, it's Watkins. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Bulls come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking for space, it's Irvin. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They're wearing this defense down on the opening drive. 12th play coming, now it's 3rd and short. Got enough to move the sticks, first down from the 17. And the Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking for a man. It's Blake. Here's a heat. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
So Pittsburgh's offense will go to work for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Got it in the middle. It's Clement. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the cut.
Oh, he's got some space. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Caught in the backfield. It's Fleming. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Oh, they're after him. The short hands. It's blocked. That's a fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games. That loses games. And that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. So they put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Quickly complete. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That defense is about getting off the football. And when that defensive line can be disruptive and get in the backfield right away and mess up those pullers actions on those counter plays, it can be really advantageous for the defense. Great job by the defense being hyperactive.
It'll be 3rd and long. To the air. It's Blake. Finds his man. It's Watkins. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Defense is about learning the plays. 3rd down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
But how fast did they get in there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed it. Nice job by the defense, getting penetration, everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy on the ground.
Catch in the middle. It's Watkins. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The run from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter and Buffalo is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. And the Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Watkins. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Bulls come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. To throw, it's Blake. That pass is incomplete.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. Fourth and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Would have been a makeable 49-yard field goal attempt, but they'd rather try to keep the ball. Converts on fourth down. Still going. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Bulls have taken it inside the 20. Rides the back on the option, the give. And into the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
And the offense went right back to their man, and this time the defense was ready to stop him. And the D denied them on second and goal. They'll try to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo! Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed a play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it's a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that.
Turning it on! And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Hit right back to the line. The play action fake. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Got the first down. Looking for more. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this. in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. This is now a 7-point game.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Daly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, it's Blake. Throws to the tight end. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Bulls send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. On the ground, it's White. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Pitt pushing the base.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Grabbed in the middle, it's White. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Intercepted for the 11th time. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways and try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got a chance. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Bulls really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? To the air, it's Blake. Immediately fires to the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Bulls are facing 3rd and inches. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And the Bulls back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Snagged in the middle. It's Irvin. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. Power football with the run.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Well, not down in distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Irvin. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the lottery on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. With 8 seconds to go in the half, wonder if they'll try to get a big play just to see what happens. They'll try the right side. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Bulls will kick it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Robinson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room, Dave, there was some shouting going on. They need to get themselves motivated and ready to go because they're not out of this game.
Yeah, and when you get that shouting and you get them quarreling amongst each other, you get some motivation. You need something good to happen early. This first possession, get the football, go make something happen, create some momentum.
And the Panthers headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on first down from the 28.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. To the air, it's Page. Grabbed near the marker, it's Hicks. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Didn't get much done on that line. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Gonna run it. It's White. Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Pitt will have to boot this one away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Buffalo hasn't back, but see what the Bulls offense can do. Last time they had it, just a thing of beauty. Great balance between the run and pass, and it took them right to the end zone. Pulls it in. It's Daly. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Blake. A little screen to the running back. There he goes. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. And the Bulls will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And finally the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. The Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And it'll be down right there. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's White.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Gets it to him on the screen. And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him.
That's the danger as a defense when you're playing against this guy, because you know you're going to see the option. And if you don't have a player dedicated to pursuing and stopping him, he is going to burn you like he did right there. He has elite speed. You saw it on that option play.
Wants to throw. It's Page. The sure hands. It's White. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. He's got an open man. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Hit right back to the line. a drive and put up points. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They just saw their lead cut in half, and now they'll try to answer. They'll try the run. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. Touchdown, Panthers. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And the free safety roaming the middle of the field, and you can see just reading the quarterback's eyes. And how about the break on the football, taking a great angle to pick it off and then do some damage and make the big play for this defense to score some points.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Scanning the field, it's Blake. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Got his man in the middle. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
At the end of 3, and we've got a chance to have a postseason classic on our hands. Let's take a look at the stats so far. All right, stage is set. Let's see how it all plays out here in this postseason showdown. They go back to work in the final period of this one. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Daly. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
The give on the option. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. And the Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, it's Blake. Working the middle, it's complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. It's a draw. Find some fresh air. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown Bulls. And they've moved out front here in the 4th. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him one. Pitt pushing the pace.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's White. Has plenty. They stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on second down. On the ground, it's White. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Page. Bringing the heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Pitt will line up to punt it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had a much better field position this time around. Rides to back and leaves it. Turning it on! That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block, that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the 4th quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job.
He lost one down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success.
A shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. As the offense gets ready to run out the clock, take the play clock all the way down to a fraction of a second. Do not give the defense a single millisecond.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Back to throw, it's Blake. Fires to the big fella. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ballgame, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
I know you took a loss on 1st down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
And not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead. Late in the 4th quarter, inside of a minute, I'm going to keep this ground game going and make you have to look at that clock continue to tick.
What a great play by the defense. And a critical down late in the game. 1 possession behind. You needed to come up with that play now to hopefully force a punt and give your offense a chance to go win the game.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Good, right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. To the air, it's Page. They get to him as he throws.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and to hit that time, help force the incompletion.
To the air on 2nd down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got it in the middle, it's White.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, looking to pass. Buys a little extra time. Still on his feet at the 35. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the